I think probably since I plan on streaming for an hour or less, probably won't post announcements for it. You think that Tuxedo plans on making more expansions?
I don't know.
Since, like, they added an entire tab for it instead of just making it a mod itself, I feel like it's to exist so that people could create their own content. And then what they did was, oh gosh, I better be able to... Oh, no. I better be able to quick load my spot mission. I'm gonna be very sad if I can't. Pretty big. So, so some teams of mod developers were creating like full maps of the game and stuff, full campaigns. And so id Software reached out to a couple of the teams and asked them if they wanted to have like their work put into the made as like a vanilla thing, like they kind of commissioned them. I think one of them made it from ground up, and I think one of them had already been working on a project. No, I don't remember specifically. But either way, I could see that kind of thing happening with this, where maybe campaigns end up being, if there's some really good custom campaigns made, that Tuxedo could ask them to, if it could be made as like one of the official campaigns. That'd be cool.
It took quite a few attempts, but I wanted to share this bridge I made.
Ooh.
That I made by just planking midair.
Oh my gosh. Wait, so did you do the thing like in the speedrun where like they just plank, 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 plank?
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
Thank you.
Also, there's a lot going on in this picture, and I don't know if I like it.
Don't worry about it.
I definitely don't like it, actually.
Just focus on the bridge.
I'm focusing on the bridge and what's around the bridge, and why you've created the bridge. Why have you created this bridge?
Don't worry about it.
I should, this reminds me. I wanted to try, seeing if you can connect a plank to cable. Oh gosh, we don't have upgraded cable. This is so sad.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot connect plank to cable.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
You can connect cable to plank, though.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to check is because I wanted to see if that was, like, maybe a way you could make a suspension bridge. But, I mean, honestly, that didn't matter the second I realized we don't have the upgraded cable. This cable is so short. Okay, you know what? Before I even move that car, I need to clear out these trees. You think I should use the, there's like a a big machine here. Could use this to clear out the trees. I'm also a little bummed that this big vehicle doesn't have, like, a button to control the big arm on it. I discovered something, by the way, in this level. The, how does this work? You know how I found... I think you were around, when I found that little tent with explosives?
I think so.
I discovered that it's not just... When I first found it, I thought that it was just a bomb in the tent, and that you could click the bomb to blow it up, and I was like, this is... Why? Why is this here? But I discovered earlier today that that it's actually a remote detonator in between two explosives, and you can grab the remote detonator and move it, and you can place those explosives wherever you want. You can move them too. Which means that not only do you have something that you can explode, but like you control when it explodes and where. You have two separate explosions that you can have go off at the same time, when you want. And I don't know how to make use of that right now, but I mean, like that's... Oh my gosh, that would have been so helpful in the previous mission, because part of my route was having a dangling object that I needed to shoot and grab. I could have literally used the explosives to detonate that for like just skipping that precision. There probably would have been another similar case in that same mission for it. I can't think of a time to use it in this mission. I'm sure there is one, I just can't think of it. Also, I think Sledgehammer might be better than Jackhammer for breaking down trees.
I just finished the one that comes after this.
Jesus.
And I did with 15 seconds left.
Nice.
Yeah. The one before the one you're playing?
Yeah, the one, so the first, like, real mission.
I think that's the one that I had 0 seconds remaining.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Also, question for you. Are you, like...
Oh, no, sorry.
That's okay. I was just curious. I was like, if you were, like, making a clip of them out.
I don't currently have Windows set to record my stuff.
That's fair. I mean, when it's set to constantly recording, it can cause lag, so... I gotta remember after this. So Blossom became affiliate recently, and I think
Nice.
yeah. And as part of that is like a celebration or something. I don't know the specifics, but Blossom has blue grub emotes now,
Nice.
and on their first day as affiliate stream, I think there was a bunch of like random sub gifting. So I currently have these. I got gifted a sub to Blossom stream, and I currently have these, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I think they're uploaded on Discord too. Because I want blue grub emotes. They're so good. Little blue grubs. If they're not called life grubs, or life blubs, life blubs, then I'll be very sad. Because they look kind of like lifeblood grubs. Life glugs, maybe. You know what's silly?
What?
That the sledgehammer replaces the leaf blower. I would really like a leaf blower right now. Although I suppose I could just go over all the area with the sledgehammer, because the sledgehammer, like, deletes a lot of blocks. Or jackhammer, I kept saying sledgehammer.
It's okay, I understand. They're both hammers.
Exactly. Oh my gosh. If I do decide to make mods, since apparently the modding in this game is done in Lua, which is pretty simplistic, like, if I do decide to make mods, I could make the sludge hammer.
Oh, excellent.
Yes. I don't exactly know what the sludge hammer would do, but it seems important. I foolishly thought I was going to be able to do this all before people came over, but I completely forgot that I was going to need to clear this area out. And now I'm like, oh, this is so slow.
Oh, that's how you're gonna go about it, huh?
Yeah, because I'm gonna drive... So I'm gonna take, there's a Jeep over in the garage that's over there. I'm gonna take that Jeep over here, and then cable it to this, so that I can drive... I'll basically start... I'm gonna start over there to get the one that's in the shack, and then go from the shack and run along to get the chair, and then fly to over here, where I'm going to grab the spider and get into the Jeep, and then drive this over by the escape vehicle, and then fly up the building to be on the 3rd story or whatever to get the one, and then drink Blue Tide, which lets me jump across the whole, like, from one building to the other building, which will get me into where the car I have is. I think it'll work in the time limit. I haven't like tested a run of it yet because I don't have everything in place yet, but I mean, it's a fairly... It's a lot less backtracking than I originally was thinking I was going to have to do, and everything's kind of close together, so I think it should be fine. Every other thing I could think of involved a lot of backtracking. Did you end up getting 100% in this one?
Yeah.
That's good. I mean, I'm glad you got 100%, but I'm like, I just want to know what you did. I'm so curious.
I can't believe you're upset that I got 100%.
I'm not upset. I'm, like, curious.
For you, really?
I just want to know what you did, but I don't want to, like, if you didn't have 100%, then I could just ask you what you did, because, like, it would have to be different from what I'm doing. But, since you did get 100%, then I don't want to know what you did yet, because I don't want to be influenced by what you did. Is that, like, you know what I mean?
But you see, what I did was I got all the targets, and then got the escape vehicle.
Wait, you got 100% by getting all the targets? That's so radical. I was gonna get 100% by only getting 3 of the targets.
Wow, see, that's what you're doing wrong.
Oh.
Good.
My VODs for this game, and I wanna add in the description of them all which missions were done in which videos. Because that seems like it'd be nice for reference. Okay. Boom. That is cleared, so now we have a driving path. Normally I use spray paint to denote where I should go, but I feel like it's important when I'm driving in a hurry to not accidentally hit that rock. Hello again, someone. Trying to finish this mission before some people come over in a little bit. I ended up having a little bit of free time, so I was like, okay, well... And see if I can do this route. I think I can. How has your day been going since I talked to you earlier? I mean, watching some streams and tearing some stuff down sounds basically like my ideal way to spend free time recently. As I've mentioned many times, like a lot of games I like to... tedious? I don't know if tedious is the right word I want. Played in such a way that I can have lots of time and can listen to something while I'm doing it, because it's probably going to be slow going. I think this is ideal. I'm not watching another stream right now. I have not actually checked to see who is currently live, but... Alright, that's about right. Let's just do a test with this. That didn't work right at all. Why did that not work right? That went like super the wrong direction. Maybe that'll fix it. That's still not really... It really wants to veer to the right. There we go. Okay. It's moving a little slower than I feel like it should be. But... hey, it's faster than running. So whatever. Okay. I think we're definitely not going to run up those stairs. So... I think I'm going to get rid of them. They're in the way. That's very good. I feel like there's a quirkiness to them that I should figure out, because currently helpful to me. Be because they seem really alright, that's out of the way. There we go. Alright, I think I have everything in place. If I haven't messed up anything, this should work. Well, that...
If I haven't
that
messed
part.
up anything, instantly messes up.
Well, that flight didn't work. I might need to spray paint which part to hold if this is gonna be this finicky. Okay. Normally... Oh, maybe that's too far forward. Okay, what if we move this over here and then move this back? That might be better. Okay, what if we do that? And then we grab, like, from the middle, and then... Nope. What if we grab from, like, the middle here and move that... No. Okay. So I know that normally I like to have them, like, even like this. But the slant, I think, might be messing it up a little bit. And then normally you just have to walk forward a little bit to send it forward. I don't really want to do the backwards version because doing them backwards is really awkward. Okay. What if we grab it from like the center of the intersection with this move forward, and then we'll take a step forward. Okay, that seems to work. Let's do it again, make sure it's consistently working. Okay. That seems to be consistently working. Yeah, the first few times I was definitely pulling, like that. for the first few times I was pulling it up too much. But like part of it, like that surface, then if you pull from the center, you go straight up. And then if you walk forward with it, then it like drags you and the whole thing goes forward. But I don't really want to try and like deconstruct this area. So, but this seems to work, so I'm gonna go with this. Just need to grab from there. Why? Get in! No! That's okay. I probably didn't need to restart there, but... Oh my... I forgot to prepare the car.
All of that.
I completely forgot that the car... I was waiting until the other stuff looked good, just in case there was something else I needed to do. Yeah, that definitely would have made it. I mean, and that had like a lot of mistakes in it, like in the actual running part. And even despite those mistakes, that was gonna make that with enough time. It's just such a silly thing. Like, the last time I was at the car, I said, okay, this is fine, but I want to come back here and actually finish prepping it after the other stuff. Because, like, the second that's down and everything, I can't undo it. Like, all of the other stuff I can kind of fiddle around with a bit. But that one I can't fiddle around with once I have it, like, ready to go. Gosh, I'm so used to coming up here for that, I forgot the real way is through this giant hole I made for the car. Oh, man. That... I gotta remember to go back and clip that later or something, because that... that was... Can't believe that. Okay. The annoying thing about this, we need to probably get this on the car itself. It'll be a lot easier to do this if it's on the car. I wish that there was a way to rotate objects as you were holding them. Like, I mean, at least being able to push them farther away from you is nice, but rotation would be very good. Alright. Do we plank it or cable it? That's the question. Well, my only worry is I can't remember, like, the circle that you have that's down there. You know what? We'll just do both, because my worry is that the circle, I don't remember how tall it extends, so I don't want it to not count if it's on the roof, and then I need to, like, undo it. But if I have to undo it, it's not that big a deal, so... That should be fine. I should definitely practice that driving a little bit. I know I need to turn right, I just forgot when I need to start turning right. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. Do I need to go slow down this? I didn't think I needed to go slow. Oh no, why didn't that count? Oh no. Okay, well... I don't know why it didn't count when I just barely go through it like normally it does. I'm guessing that the turn-in points are a sphere, and I have to get it into the tip of the sphere. It's like a little bit too tall. Okay, I need to address this issue though. Cause that's...
Where if you just like shave the roof of the vehicle off.
I could shave the roof of the vehicle off. That's not the issue I'm worried about. The issue I was worried about was, oh my god. Oh
I'm
my...
just saying if you took the roof of the vehicle off, it would like...
Yeah.
It would be lower.
No, I definitely can do that. That's... Right this very second, I'm more worried about just getting off the building, consistently. Because so far that's not consistent. Oh my gosh. And I really don't want to, like, lose a run because of that part. Wow, that's gonna be a problem if I do... If I change it to just cables and no planks, then... Well, then it's gonna be like flinging behind me, and that could create a whole bunch of chaos. I think we should go remove that wall, because turning right sooner there seems like a good idea. My original whole plan was that I would just go forward, but I forgot that that rock is there. Why does the rock have to be there? But if we come out of here and then make a right, then I think we can go there and be fine. Oh, that's fine, whatever. I have thrown so much stuff into the water here. I like that the bottom of this door is still active. That's probably... I think it's funny. You know, we're gonna leave that part. That part can... Okay. So I think that will make leaving with this more consistent. Oh. Oh. I need to remember to use the handbrake. Okay, that took 15 seconds. Can we do it in 10? What happens if I don't, like, mess up at the end there? If I can't do it in less than 15 seconds, then I probably should shave down the car a little bit so that I can have more margin of error at the end. Nope. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, that's not what I want to do. Despite that not being what I want to do, I think that bendy top is fine. So I think... I really don't want to commit to saving this like, shaved down. Ugh. But it seems like it might be more consistent. Okay, I think that's consistent. If I just barely take a right, so then I just barely miss the rock with it like this. Because I couldn't do it like that when it was a little taller, but like this it works. Or more specifically, I needed it to be springier. I know, need muscle. There. I was just trying to, like, want to see how close, like, it can be. Like, now that it's all on the cables, I can move it somewhat. So I need to have an idea of how close the car needs to be. Oh wow, you just have to get a bunch of this in. That's interesting. Okay, I think that's fine. Like, yes, that's taking more seconds than I would like for it to take, but I did have extra seconds. Like, it's not actually that big of a deal. I just don't like that it's not faster. I want a modded thing that's like concrete planks or something like that. So that you could build planks that don't just shatter if you drive over them. Because it'd be be very nice to be able to create some ramps for the cars. Oh, I'm gonna have to worry about this car being in the way too. That's a thing. Oh, if this makes it, it's just barely gonna make it. Oh no, no, there's no way that's making it. That unfortunate collision. That's okay though. No! No! Why? That didn't happen in any of the practices. I even had like a bunch of extra time on that. I got to that with over 20 seconds. Nice! GG.
GG.
7.5 seconds. I definitely could have ended that with more time if I played better, but like, I'm happy with that. Alright. I guess we'll do the in-between. There's gonna be the in-between mission. Have not heard 6:30 and it's 6:20 right now. Alright. Yeah, we'll definitely do this mission. I might look at the next mission. I'm trying to decide if I want to do that or if I want to just play around in sandbox mode with some mods for a little bit. Because I have installed a bunch of random mods. Why did I pick this set? But you know what? So someone from your playthrough, what has been your favorite level, and what has been your least favorite level? Also, Minish, this question goes to you too, but
Oh.
hadn't asked you yet because I figured I'd ask one person at a time. But if you have an answer, feel free to answer. Yeah, if you don't have an answer, feel free to answer anyway. Yeah, Quillels is pretty good. The island helicopter chase, yeah. I feel very indifferent to that. I didn't actually struggle with it like that. The two helicopter chasey missions, the island one and the I don't remember the name. I don't remember the name of the map, but the one where like the second you hack the first thing, there it starts a chase. Like those two are kind of boring. I feel like they're not. Like I get they were going for maybe not boring. Yeah, Hollow Rock. Yeah, that sounds right. Like they were probably going for the exact opposite of boring, but you're just going. I mean, and the helicopter chase on Frustrum. Actually, there's 3. All of those missions are just kind of like, all right, I guess I'm going. Like,
Yeah. So I mean, the chase isn't really much of a mission, really. Just kind of a. I mean, I know it is, but like, I know what I'm trying to say.
No, I know what you mean. I just meant that all three levels where you basically, your main thing in the level is avoiding the helicopter. Two of them you have a secondary objective. One of them is just get to the end. But all of those, it's just like, those are definitely less interesting to me than. Yeah, the Quillez missions are pretty good. I liked the one where you had to capture the robots. That was pretty fun. And the one where you had to get other things, but it was easier to do the things if you destroyed all the robots. I had a lot of fun getting all the robots destroyed. Yeah, I was not a fan of the island missions. The island missions in general, like, I was a fan. There was definitely a challenge increase in but the fact that, like, the island had so much equipment on it that you like especially the first mission when you first are on the island level. I mean, and that felt more tedious than it needed to be. Like, I don't know, it would have been nice if at least you only had to collect it once. Like, maybe if you find the loot, then you keep it, and you can use it, and, like, it just refreshes it when you start the second one. It seemed unnecessary to have the same loot in both missions in the same spots. So it became like, oh, if you want to use this, you have to go collect it again. It made those missions feel extra tedious, too, because if you could only do them with your original 3 things and there were no other items, that might be more interesting. But since there were the other items, and you kind of needed the other items, it kind of just felt like grinding back your gear. Quizelle... The Quizelle ones, I definitely liked that, it was so vertical, but didn't, like... The map felt very deceptive. It felt like some things were really far away, when in reality, you just had to, like, go down a whole bunch. After I finished the campaign, Minish and I actually watched we watched the all levels at the all levels speed run of the game, and I was very impressed because I didn't even think about, like, in those levels, some of the ways that they just went straight down. I was like, huh, I didn't think about that being directly connected. That makes sense, though. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't even realize until looking now, like, it definitely... Even though it's like a top-down camera, it definitely, very quickly makes it hard to tell what's directly, like, below. Because you can't really scroll to put things in the center that you want to be in the center, like, when you're zoomed out more. So the perspective of it, like, quickly shifts things around. Is that outside? Where is that camera? It is outside, okay. Hmm. Trying to think now what my favorite level would be. I'm conflicted because I did really... I mean, obviously, I guess I already said I did like those the levels where you could destroy the robots a lot. I liked a lot of the levels where you did not have timers, where you just had to kind of figure out like I actually, despite finding it kind of frustrating, I liked the level with the safes and they couldn't get wet. Some of those levels, like, they felt like a different kind of puzzle than what the game normally has. And, even though other variants of the same idea, like the stupid island barrel one, I did not like the island barrel one. Because, I think because the island barrel one felt more frustrating and less like a fun puzzle, like, oh, how do I get around this? It just felt like, again, more grinding. Oh, I did not want to do that. That's okay. My least favorite level is probably the flooded level. I really didn't like that. I think that's my least favorite anyway. Maybe there's one I didn't like more. I mean, there's the island levels again. It's too easy to hate on the island levels, though. What about you, Minish? You didn't actually answer.
I don't know.
You don't know. That's a terrible answer. Okay, so I've thought about it for you. Your favorite level, probably, the island hub world.
The island hub world. Huh?
Yep, island hub world. Definitely top level for you. Second, your least favorite level.
Speaking of the island, that would probably be my least favorite level. The one with the island one with the alarms.
The first one, the hacking one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I still don't. So I assume that every level, I'm gonna say excluding the expansion because I don't know what their thoughts on the expansion is, but I assume that every level has a legitimate way to 100% it, that isn't abusing the physics. Like maybe it's like cheeky, but I assume it's not abusing the physics. I do not know what the 100% intended route of that level is without abusing anything. This, because yeah, the speedrun did that. Like, the speedrun didn't 100% on any of the levels, so... Like, I did see the the speedrun of that level did do a couple of jumps across the gaps that I didn't realize, like they were very good jumps, and I was like, okay, well, I see that area could connect to that area like that. What? Colette has gone live with Hades.
Oh my god.
I do gotta do that. And my friends are here. So, yeah, at least one, but probably it is the main two, because the other one I think is at work for another hour. Okay. So I should save and quit.
Oh my god, maybe Chooch later.
Maybe Chooch later. Oh my gosh, I do want to watch Chooch. I may have to convince people to watch Colette. At the very least, if she switches to Chooch. There. Now when I come back to this level, you'll be framed, someone. The police, they'll come looking for you.
Oh god.
Oh god. That's how it works. I framed Bjorto last time. Anyway, I don't even really need to save, because I haven't done anything in this mission yet. But
But if you don't save, then someone's name's not gonna be there.
That's true. I do have to save. You bring up a good point.
Yeah. They need to know who did it.
Alright, well, I am going to move over... we'll raid Colette. And yes, adios, have a good evening. That's the wrong button.